Stop scrolling. Do not scroll. Do not swipe. Do not close this window. You have 10 seconds. Not 10 minutes. Not 10 hours. Not tomorrow. 10 seconds. Archangel Michael is standing behind you right now. His sword is drawn. His wings are spread. His eyes are fixed on you. He is not here to fight. He is here to reveal something that has been hidden from you since the day you were born. Something your parents did not know. Something your teachers could not tell you. Something your friends never noticed. Something that has been kept secret by heaven itself for thousands of years. Chosen one, listen to me carefully. Do not let your mind wander. Do not let your eyes drift. Stay locked on these words. You were never normal. You felt it, did you not? The strange feeling that you did not belong. The sense that everyone around you seemed to understand something you were missing. The loneliness in crowded rooms. The questions no one could answer. The dreams that felt more real than waking life. That was not a mistake. That was not a disorder. That was not something wrong with you. That was not depression. That was not anxiety. That was not a personality flaw. That was heaven setting you apart. Archangel Michael just received a direct order from the throne of God. He is whispering it to me right now to tell you. He said, tell the chosen one. Tell them the truth they have been waiting for their whole life. Tell them why they never fit in. Tell them what they were really born for. Time is short. The window is open. Do not let them scroll away. The window is open. 10 seconds. 10 to 9, 8 to 7, 6 to 5, 4 to 3, 2 to 1. Type, I am not normal in the comments right now. Seal your position. Declare it to heaven. Let the angels record it. The door is open. It will not stay open for long. Part 2, the feeling you could never explain. Chosen one, let me describe something to you. And as I describe it, you will feel something stir inside your chest. That is confirmation. That is Archangel Michael touching your spirit. You have lived your entire life with a feeling you could never put into words. A feeling that followed you everywhere. To school. To work. To family gatherings. To bed at night. As a child, you sat in classrooms while other children laughed at things you did not find funny. You watched them play games that seemed meaningless to you. You listened to them talk about things that did not interest you. You stared out the window while the teacher spoke, and you felt like you were watching a movie about someone else's life. You thought something was wrong with you. You thought you were broken. You thought you needed to be fixed. As a teenager, you tried to fit in. You tried so hard. You wore the clothes everyone else wore. You said the things everyone else said. You laughed at jokes you did not understand. You pretended to care about people you did not care about. You forced yourself to like music you did not like. You went to parties where you felt more alone than when you were by yourself. But inside, you felt like an actor on a stage, performing a role that was never written for you, reading lines that meant nothing to you, smiling a smile that did not reach your eyes. As an adult, you learned to hide it better. You built a mask. A good one. People thought they knew you. They had no idea. You smiled when you were supposed to smile. You cried when you were supposed to cry. You cared about things you were supposed to care about. But late at night, when no one was watching, when the mask came off, the feeling returned. The whisper. The quiet voice that said, this is not your life. You are not like them. You were meant for something else. Something bigger. Something no one around you would understand. Chosen one, that whisper was not your imagination. It was not depression. It was not anxiety. It was not a mental disorder. It was not a chemical imbalance. That whisper was Archangel Michael, standing beside your bed, watching you sleep, waiting for the day heaven would finally reveal the truth. That day is today. Part 3, why heaven hid this from you. You're probably asking yourself right now, if I was never normal, if I was chosen, why did no one tell me? Why did my parents not know? Why did my pastors not see it? Why did heaven hide this from me for so long? That is a fair question. Archangel Michael revealed the answer. Heaven hid your true identity to protect you. Not to punish you. Not to test you. To protect you. If you had known as a child that you were chosen, your ego would have destroyed you. You would have become arrogant, entitled, unusable to heaven. You would have looked down on others. You would have isolated yourself even more. You would have become bitter and proud instead of humble and ready. If you had known as a teenager that you were different in a holy way, you would have used it to isolate yourself further. You would have built walls higher. You would have resented everyone who did not understand you. You would have become angry instead of faithful. If you had known as a young adult, you would have tried to force doors open before they were ready. You would have rushed ahead of heaven's timing. You would have burned bridges you needed later. You would have declared yourself before you were formed. Heaven hid your true nature because you were not ready. Your vessel was not fully prepared. The clay was not yet firm enough to hold the weight of the truth. But now you are ready. Archangel Michael has been watching, testing, observing every reaction, every choice, every moment of integrity when no one was looking. Every time you chose kindness over revenge. Every time you chose honesty over an easy lie. Every time you chose faith over fear. And 9 days ago, something happened. Something that changed everything in the spiritual realm. Between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., you faced a moment of complete darkness. You were exhausted, broken. You had nothing left to give. You were at the end of yourself. Your body was tired. Your mind was tired. Your spirit was tired. And in that moment, you did not curse heaven. You did not abandon faith. You did not take the easy way out. You did not sell your integrity for temporary relief. You whispered, "I do not understand. But I trust you." Archangel Michael stopped everything. Every angel in heaven stopped moving. The celestial courts went silent. He turned to the heavenly records. He looked at your name. And he saw that you had passed the final test. That is why the revelation is coming now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not next year. Now. Part 4, What You Really Are. Chosen one, I need you to sit down for this. Put your phone down for a second. Take a deep breath. What I am about to tell you will shake everything you thought you knew about yourself. It will challenge every identity you have built. It will confront every label you have accepted. You are not a normal human being. You never were. You were never meant to live a normal life. Never meant to work a normal job. Never meant to have normal relationships. Never meant to think normal thoughts. Never meant to die a normal death. You were created for something else. Something most people cannot even imagine. The Bible says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." Jeremiah 1 verse 5. That verse is not poetry. It is not a nice sentiment. It is a military order. It is a declaration of war against the idea that you are ordinary. You were set apart before you took your first breath. Marked. Sealed. Assigned. Tagged by heaven itself. While other children were playing, you were being trained in ways you did not understand. Every difficulty. Every rejection. Every moment of isolation. Every friendship that ended. Every job that did not work out. Every door that closed in your face. All of it was training. The enemy knew what you were. That is why he attacked you so early. That is why he sent people to misunderstand you. To mock you. To exclude you. To make you feel crazy. To make you question yourself. To make you doubt your own memories and feelings. He was trying to destroy what heaven was building. He was trying to kill your destiny before it could be born. But he failed. Archangel Michael protected you. Not from pain. Pain was part of the training. Pain was the hammer shaping the metal. Pain was the fire burning away impurity. He protected you from being destroyed. He let you be tested but not consumed. He let you be pressed but not crushed. He let you be struck but not shattered. Every time you should have broken, you did not. Every time you should have given up, you kept going. Every time you should have lost faith, something held you together. Something stronger than your own will. Something deeper than your own understanding. That something was not you. That was heaven. That was Archangel Michael standing between you and total destruction. That was the hand of God holding you when you could not hold yourself. Now you know. Part 5, The 3 Revelations. Archangel Michael wants me to reveal 3 things to you today. 3 things that have never been revealed to anyone in your bloodline. 3 things that your ancestors died without knowing. Revelation 1. Your bloodline is not what you think. You were born into a family that does not understand you. That does not see you. That cannot give you what you need. That is not an accident. That is not bad luck. That is not a cosmic mistake. You were placed there as a divine assignment. You are the one who breaks the cycle. The one who ends the curse. The one who starts something new. The one who does what no one in your family has ever done before. Your parents could not give you what you needed because they never had it themselves. Their parents did not have it either. But you are the beginning. You are the first. You are the one heaven chose to start a new lineage. Everything stops with you. Everything starts with you. Revelation 2. Your sensitivity is your weapon. You always thought your sensitivity was a weakness. The way you feel everything deeply. The way you notice things others miss. The way you cry when others stay dry. The way you hurt when others are indifferent. The way you care when others walk away. Archangel Michael says, your sensitivity is not a flaw. It is a sword. It is a weapon. It is your greatest strength. While others are numb, you feel. While others are asleep, you are awake. While others ignore the spiritual realm, you sense it. While others walk past the suffering, you stop. You were never too sensitive. Everyone else was too dead. Revelation 3. Your loneliness was a protection. You spent years feeling alone. Decades. Thinking no one understood you. Wondering why you could not find your tribe. Asking God why He left you isolated for so long. Archangel Michael says, I kept you isolated because I was protecting what was growing inside you. The loneliness was not punishment. It was quarantine. It was preservation. It was a shield. If you had found your tribe too early, you would have been influenced by people who did not share your assignment. You would have been pulled off course. You would have been distracted. You would have settled for less than what heaven prepared. The loneliness was not heaven abandoning you. It was heaven protecting you. Now you are strong enough. The tribe is coming. Part 6. The 3 signs that the revelation has started. Heaven knows you need proof. Heaven knows you have been burned before by false promises and fake prophets. Heaven knows your heart is cautious. So Archangel Michael gives you 3 signs. 3 confirmations that the revelation has truly begun. Sign 1. Within 24 hours. You will experience a sudden shift in how you see yourself. The old labels will start to feel wrong. They will feel like clothes that no longer fit. Broken. Weird. Too much. Not enough. Crazy. Imagining things. Oversensitive. These labels will begin to fall off. You will not be able to explain it. You will not have to try. They will just feel false. Like someone finally turned on a light in a dark room and you can see that the monster was never there. Sign 2. Within 48 hours. Someone from your past will contact you. Someone who rejected you. Mocked you. Misunderstood you. Made you feel small. Made you feel crazy. Made you doubt yourself. They will not apologize directly. Do not expect that. But they will say something that confirms they now see you differently. A compliment that feels out of character. An acknowledgement that seems forced. A message that comes out of nowhere. Archangel Michael is using this to show you, you were never the problem. You were never crazy. You were never too much. You were just ahead of them. Sign 3. Within 72 hours. You will have a dream or a vision. Not a normal dream. Not the kind you forget before breakfast. A dream with weight. A dream that feels more real than waking life. You will wake up and remember every detail. Colors. Sounds. Words. Faces. Feelings. You will know that something happened while you slept. In that dream, you will see a glimpse of your true assignment. Not the whole picture. Just enough to know it is real. Just enough to keep you going. Just enough to silence the doubt. When you see these 3 signs, you will know. Not believe. Not hope. Not wonder. No. Heaven is moving on your behalf. Part 7. What the enemy stole from you. Archangel Michael told me to speak frankly. He said, do not soften the truth. The chosen one needs to know what was taken. The enemy stole from you. Not a little. A lot. More than you realize. Let me list what was stolen so you can demand it back. Your confidence. He stole your confidence. Made you doubt every decision. Made you second-guess every instinct. Made you feel like you could not trust yourself. Your voice. He stole your voice. Made you stay silent when you should have spoken. Made you swallow truth when it needed to be released. Made you apologize for existing. Your identity. He stole your identity. Made you believe you were normal when you were never meant to be. Made you try to fit into boxes that were not made for you. Your time. He stole your time. Made you waste years trying to fit in where you never belonged. Years chasing things that did not matter. Years pleasing people who would never be satisfied. Your peace. He stole your peace. Made you anxious about things that do not matter. Made you worry about outcomes you cannot control. Made you afraid of a future that has not arrived. Your relationships. He stole your relationships. Kept you away from the people who were supposed to find you. Put obstacles between you and your tribe. Made you feel like you would always be alone. Your purpose. He stole your purpose. Hid it from you until now. Kept it buried under layers of confusion and distraction and false identity. But here is what Archangel Michael says. And I want you to memorize these words. What the enemy stole over 20 years, I am returning in 90 days. Not gradually. Not slowly. Not little by little. Suddenly. The confidence returns. Not built over years. Restored. The voice returns. Not practiced. Released. The identity returns. Not discovered. Remembered. The time is redeemed. Not compensated. Restored with interest. The peace returns. Not managed. Given. The relationships come. Not forced. Appointed. The purpose is revealed. Not found. Revealed. All of it. Starting now. Every single thing the enemy stole. Part 8. The 7 lies you believed. You have been lied to. Not by accident. By design. The enemy fed you lies to keep you small. To keep you quiet. To keep you from your destiny. Here are the 7 lies. Face them now. Lie 1, there is something wrong with you. False. There is something right with you. You were never broken. You were never defective. You were never a mistake. You were just different. And different does not mean wrong. Different means different. Lie 2, you are too sensitive. False. Others are too numb. Your sensitivity is your gift. It is your radar. It is your warning system. It is your compass. It allows you to perceive what others cannot. Without it, you would be blind like them. Lie 3, you will never find your people. False. Your people are looking for you right now. They have been searching. They have been praying. They have been waiting. The enemy kept you apart. But the separation is ending. Today. Lie 4, you are too much. False. You were made for those who need much. The shallow ones cannot handle you. They were never meant to. The deep ones have been waiting for someone exactly like you. Lie 5, you missed your chance. False. Your chance is now. The past was training. The past was preparation. The past was excavation. Nothing was wasted. Every failure was a lesson. Every closed door was a redirection. You missed nothing. Lie 6, you are alone. False. Archangel Michael has been with you every second of every day. Every moment. Every breath. Every tear. You have never been alone. You only felt alone because you could not see him. But he was there. Lie 7, your destiny is ordinary. False. Your destiny is extraordinary. You were not made for ordinary. You were not made for average. You were not made for normal. You were made for what has never been done before. You were made for the unprecedented. These 7 lies are now broken. Archangel Michael is cutting them out of your spirit. Right now. As you read these words. The sword is moving. The chains are falling. The lies are losing their power. You do not need to believe them anymore. You never did. Part 9. What you must do now. Chosen one, the time has come. Archangel Michael is waiting. The angels are waiting. Heaven itself is waiting. The celestial courts are watching. The records are open. Your name is before the throne. Here is what you do right now. Do not wait. Do not overthink. Do not talk yourself out of it. Action 1. Comment. Type in the comments, "I was never normal." When you type these words, you are not just typing. You are not just commenting. You are declaring. You are breaking the silence. You are telling the enemy, "I know who I am now. You cannot hide it from me anymore." Your lies no longer work. Your comment seals your declaration in heaven. The angels record it. Do it now. Action 2. Share. Share this video with one person who has always felt different. Someone who never fit in. Someone who has been searching for answers. Someone who has been doubted and misunderstood. When you share, you are not just helping them. You are activating your own tribe. Archangel Michael says, when you help another chosen one wake up, your own awakening accelerates. What you give, you receive multiplied. Action 3. Subscribe and turn on the bell. This is not a one-time message. This is not the end. This is the beginning. More revelations are coming. More truths will be revealed. The next message reveals exactly what you were born to do. Not someday. Not in the future. Not when you are ready. Exactly what you were born to do. If you are not subscribed, if you have not activated the notification bell, you will miss it. The algorithm will not show it to you. You will scroll past it and never know. Do not miss it. Action 4. Sow your seed. Super thanks. I hesitated to say this. I almost left it out. But Archangel Michael said, do not rob them of the opportunity to plant. Do not let fear keep you from telling them the whole truth. There is a spiritual law. It is written, give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over will be poured into your lap. Luke 6 verse 38. If you believe that you were never normal, if you believe that heaven has a special assignment for your life, if you believe that Archangel Michael is speaking through this message, sow a seed as an act of faith. Not a tip. Not a donation. A seed. When you sow, you are telling heaven, I believe. I am ready. I am partnering with my destiny. I am not afraid to invest in my own awakening. Archangel Michael promises, the moment you sow, something shifts in the spiritual realm. Angels are released. The revelation accelerates. The timeline compresses. Click the super thanks button below. Sow with joy. Not with pressure. Not with fear. With the confidence of someone who finally knows who they are. Part 10. The Activation Prayer. Before we close, pray together. Not a ritual. Not a religious exercise. Activation. Put your hand on your chest. Right now. Feel your heartbeat. That is not just a muscle pumping blood. That is your spirit. That is your soul. That is the part of you that has always known the truth. Pray these words out loud. Do not just read them. Speak them. Let your voice carry them into the spiritual realm. Father, I receive the truth. I was never normal. I was never meant to be. I was set apart before I was born. I was chosen before I could speak. Archangel Michael, I welcome you. I invite you into this moment. Cut every lie that told me I was broken. Cut every label that tried to define me. Cut every chain that kept me small. Cut every rope that held me back. I reject the 7 lies. I reject them completely. They have no power over me anymore. I receive the 7 truths. I am not too much. I am exactly enough. I am not too sensitive. I am perfectly tuned. I am not alone. You have been with me always. I am not ordinary. I am chosen. I am not forgotten. I am remembered. I am not lost. I am found. I am not a mistake. I am an assignment. I seal this prayer with the blood of Jesus. I seal it with the authority of Archangel Michael. I seal it with my own declaration. I was never normal. And now I know why. Amen. Now stay silent for 10 seconds. Just feel. Just breathe. Let heaven work. Part 11. Archangel Michael is standing before you. His sword is lowered now. His work is almost complete. But he has one final message for you. Directly from him. Here is what he says. I have watched you since before you were born. I saw your first breath. I saw your first tear. I saw every rejection. Every betrayal. Every night you cried yourself to sleep wondering why you did not belong. I saw the parties where you felt more alone than in your room. I saw the relationships where you gave more than you received. I saw the jobs where you were never appreciated. I could have intervened. I could have made it easier. I could have removed every obstacle. But if I had, you would not be ready for what comes next. The metal would not be forged. The sword would not be sharp. The warrior would not be trained. The isolation is over. The confusion is ending. The waiting is finished. You are not lost. You are found. You are not forgotten. You are remembered. You are not alone. You are surrounded. Now stand up. Straighten your back. Lift your head. You have walked with your head down for too long. You are not normal. You never were. And that is exactly why heaven chose you. Go. Be what you were made to be. And do not apologize for it ever again. Never again shrink to make others comfortable. Never again dim your light to help others sleep. You are not responsible for their comfort. You are responsible for your assignment. Type in the comments, "Thank you, Archangel Michael. I receive my identity." Do it now. Not later. Now. Part 12. You made it to the end. Most people scrolled away. Most people were not ready to hear that they were never normal. Most people prefer the comfort of being ordinary. It is easier to be normal. It is safer to fit in. It is less threatening to blend in with the crowd. But you stayed. Not because you are better than anyone else. Not because you are more special. Because you have always known something was different. And you finally have words for it. You finally have confirmation. You finally have permission. Now go. Walk differently. Speak differently. Live differently. You have permission to stop pretending. You have permission to stop performing. You have permission to stop apologizing for who you are. Subscribe. Turn on the bell. The next message reveals exactly what you were born to do. Not a general purpose. Not a vague calling. The exact thing. You have waited your whole life for this. Do not miss the next message. One final time, type Amen in the comments. Then share this with one person who needs to know they are not crazy. They are not broken. They are chosen. Go.